they all took it, am I correct, or were there some who
Yes,
still
no,
had not?
they all did take it.
So this is the only person who did not take the offer.
Right.
Why do you think that is, that he was the only one who didn't take it?
He was the longest employee.
Okay. So he may have felt, just from that sense, that because he had so many years of service, that he was entitled to some amount of time to leave.
Right.
And let me ask you this: if we don't reach an agreement here today, where do you see this going? How do you think it's going to go?
If we don't reach an agreement, he'll probably want to continue with his lawsuit.
Do you believe he'll do that?
Maybe.
And when you say maybe, what's the sort of cause for pause there? What makes you think he might not do it?
If he realizes that he doesn't have as strong of a position as he thought he did here in this mediation, or throughout an investigation into the IDHR.
Okay, so one possibility is that somewhere in there, either he or he hires legal counsel, whatever, and he assesses this and decides it's really not a very strong position. He may not end up pursuing it in court.
Right.
The other possibility is that he would. If he doesn't make that decision, doesn't come to believe, for whatever reason, that his case is weak, do you think he'll proceed?
Based on what I'm hearing so far today, yeah, I think he will.
Do you think he'll be able to do that? Do you think he'll just the sheer whatever time, money, whatever it costs to pursue a case like this? Do you know whether he'd be able to do it, or do you think he would be able to do it?
If he can find a lawyer who would represent him, I think he would do it.
What do you think his chances of that are? Just from what you know about his case.
Pretty good.
Good. So you-
About getting a lawyer, not winning, but getting one.
Okay, so somebody would represent him and take the case for him.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you see as the, well, let me just ask, first of all, if he does that then, let's just say for sake of argument that he got, sake of discussion, he got a lawyer, they took the case, he proceeds forward with it. Does RPI intend to pursue that, defend that? Do you
Yes.
think they'll just go on through with it? Do you think you'll change your offer? What do you think of that?
I think RPI would pursue defending it.
What do you see as the benefits of RPI pursuing that case?
Setting an example, perhaps,
For,
other employees.
so that if you ever restructured like this again, what would be clear to other employees is, look, you're not going to pressure us into, giving you some elaborate severance. It's just not going to happen through filing of complaints or something like that.
Right. We also didn't do anything wrong here.
Okay, so are you saying then that for you, one of the things that's important in this case is just that you don't think you discriminate?
Right.
And you don't, regardless of the cost concerns, you think it's important that you didn't do anything wrong, and that principle should be upheld,
Definitely.
even if, regardless of what it's going to cost you on one side or the other.
Right.
Do you, let me just talk to you a little bit about costs. I don't have any idea what you have in it so far, but let's just say from here on out, how do you see RPI's costs mounting up in this case if they do end up pursuing it in court?
It could get pretty high if it was pursued in the court.
Are you going to, will this necessitate you to hire outside counsel, or are you going to?
Eventually.
If you have inside counsel, you would hire somebody?
We would have to hire somebody outside if it got to court.
And how long do you think it would take for it to do that? Let's say you win, you think you prevail, and I think I'm understanding you say you believe that his case is relatively weak, you would prevail in the courts. How long might that take?
A year.
One thing I just want to mention to you, because I think it's important, is I realize I'm asking you some really pointed questions here. And I just want you to know that part of my job as a mediator really is to help you think about what it is that you want and what it is that you're going to do, and just to think very carefully about that and about what it makes sense for you to do. So I just want you to know that, please don't take any of these questions personally, because I don't intend them personally. I'm not suggesting that you should do one thing as opposed to another thing. What I am doing is just trying to, as carefully as I can, look at things and just ask any questions that come to my mind, and particularly any hard questions that I think you may end up answered somewhere along the way. And I do the same thing with the other side. I just want you to know that I do this for everybody in the mediation. I will be just as hard on them as I am on you. So, you know, when I'm asking these questions, it's only as a way of thinking carefully through this. Do you, just to finish out with that cost thing, again, I know this is a kind of touchy, sensitive subject, but I'm just curious to know what you think your overall cost might be. You say you would win. I'm assuming you mean win. You mean win at trial?
Win at summary judgment.
You think you would prevail at
Yeah.
summary judgment? What do you think your cost would be to the point of summary judgment?
Probably about 10,000. Wait, no,
10,000.
actually, probably more. Probably more in the range of 20 to 30,
$20,000 to $30,000,
including attorney's fees.
including attorney's fees, might be your cost for summary judgment. Okay, so almost as much as what you're offering.
Right.
Okay. And again, how long do you think it might be? You might be fighting this thing before we're wrapped up in summary judgment.
Well, I said a year before, but probably a little bit more than a year.
Okay, so a little more than a year. Potential $25,000, $30,000 in cost. What kinds of things are you going to have to do to fight this through the summary judgment? Are you going to need to, I don't know, are you going to need to do any depositions, or you need to do preservation of witnesses? What are you going to do?
Probably not too many depositions. A lot of documents. A lot of time spent probably reviewing our restructuring and all that went into it.
Okay, so just kind of going back through everything with a fine-tooth comb.